G'day mate, welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jetty, and of course the wonderful Mr. Icarus. And today we hope to finish off green science. I did come up here and I did whack down a lovely advanced miner. We are going to turn you off because I really want to mine out the 7,000 coal that we happen to have here sitting on the South Pole. Because I'm pretty sure after we get in the other half of green science and after we turn everything on, because it's not that long until we start, taking all the science packs we built and make a white science build, that we might have some power issues. So I would really like to put down the power blueprint on the South Pole, because I don't want to go through the hassle of trying to empty the one on the North Pole, so we're just going to build a new one. But yes, it means that we need to empty this, we need to empty the 9,000 ore that we have here and turn that all into something useful. At the same time, green science we left over there. We would need to fly that direction. We need to build the other half. Now, the big question is, can I do half of green science in one episode? Well, we know I can do one half, it's whether I can do the other half. So, green science. We need to make quantum chips. Now, quantum chips have two items. They have the processors. The processor we've done as part of purple science. It wasn't that hard. We also have the plane filters. The plane filters, they're not too bad. They have titanium glass, super easy. Take some glass, take some titanium, douse them in some water, bang, titanium glass. They also have cashmere crystals. Cashmere crystals have two recipes. Obviously, we're building the rare resource version. So we're going to attempt to build it with optical grading crystal, which does simplify things a little bit. Oh, fine, go down some. All right, turn on the headlights, let's go. First off, we're going to go for optical grading crystal, which requires graphene, which means we need fire ice. So we are going to find a tower first off. I would like those, please. Plus, I'd like those, please. Plus, I'd like those, please. And we're going to get in early and have some of those, because I am desperately running out of materials. And you, stone. That's not stone. That's stone. And I have some yellow belt. Hang on, let's go in here and say, yellow belts, please get recycled. Green belts, please get recycled. That gives me a little bit of room in the inventory, not a lot, but a little bit. Okay, let's click on that. No, that, yeah, click on that and say transfer all items and close, and that gives me a couple more slots. We're doing a little bit better, not a lot. Our inventory is very, very full of crap, so to speak. All right, so with that done, first off, we are going to build a nice straight belt on this line. Yep, that's our proliferator line, which will come all the way through to here. We just need to plug it in with the last meter at the last second. Next up, I need some power poles, because this is where the builds start. So we just want a rough straight line. Fail after fail after fail. A rough straight line of power poles, so we sort of know where to start our builds. And first thing we're going to do is fire ice. So we're going to bring in, how many do we need? We need 4. So I need 4 chem plants to do fire ice. Can I happen to fit 4 here? We can. Okay, so we're going to do fire ice in right here, which we're then going to do graphene out all the way down to there. Then we're going to do hydrogen out all the way to there, because then I'm out of belts. You're going to be a input, a output, a other out. No, other way around. Let's try that again. Output of graphene, output of hydrogen. We need to set your recipe to be that one. Drag and drop, and whoop, sprayer, come here, sprayer. We need a sprayer there. We need those belts. Hopefully they've arrived. Hello, belts. Thank you. We'll have all 1,000. And the next thing I actually need is I need another belt of hydrogen. Okay, So let's go through and talk about these bit by bit. So first off, I need fire ice. Then you're going to be... Oh, we need to spray the graphene. I know we can spray the graphene down there. Okay. So you're going to be the graphene belt. You're going to be a hydrogen belt. And you're going to be a booster hydrogen belt. Because we actually need a lot of hydrogen. We need to turn off that so I don't have to see it. And we're going to do our assemblers that time. We're going to be doing our cashmere crystals right there. And I need 6. Okay. So, we have, obviously, hydrogen. So we're going to have the hydrogen output from the fire ice plus a booster hydrogen belt. Plus, we're going to have the graphene directly from our hydrogen. The next thing we're going to need is going to be the optical grading crystal for there. You guys obviously have to output, which will have to come up to here, loop back, and go to there so we have a chance to spray it. And all I need to do is mark this belt. Well, hang on. First thing I need to do is go sprayer, there, and there. Okay. Oh, and there. And then we need to mark this belt as optical grading crystal so we don't get confused. Okay, so that gives us our cashmere crystals, which should probably be moved over to here. Yep, so you line up with everybody else. And we need 6 machines with a input, output. Probably. Things may be subject to change, but that's going to be step number 1. Okay. Cashmere crystals go into the actual plane filters, but that means I need to get the whole titanium glass thing done. So let's work on titanium glass. Titanium glass, I'm already planning to make right here. Okay, titanium glass, we need 7 assemblers. 3, 6, 7. And you guys need 2 inputs, 3 inputs actually, being glass, titanium, and water. Okay, very, very simple. So it means in this area here, I need to build those 3 inputs. So we're going to start with probably titanium, because it's called titanium glass. I don't know. We only need titanium for this product, I believe. Yes. Okay, so we're going to go with smelters. I've got 13 of them. About to run out. We need titanium. I need 7. So it's 3, 6, 7. I need to spray this. Okay. So if you guys are doing titanium, we need the belt to come up to here, be sprayed, and go back down. I'm going to put water next, because I think we're going to do the exact same for glass, because it's a 1-to-1. So if I need 7 for titanium, I'm going to need 7 for glass. So again, we're going to put you there. We're going to tab you out. We're going to run out 1 short. Copy, paste, done. That was easy to fix. Okay, there to there. So you're going to be titanium ore. You're going to be stone. You're going to be glass, which is that one. You're going to be titanium. You're going to be water. You're going to need to be sprayed. You're going to need to be sprayed. You, plus you, and you. Now, one of the reasons we're spraying everything is it actually cuts down on... I'll have all 100 of those, please. It actually cuts down on production, okay? So if we need, say, 100 for the final item, okay? And then we're spraying everything, so we need 20% less than that. It means rather than needing 100, I only need 80. If we apply that down the chain, okay? And that's what it really comes down to, down the chain. So our final product, we only need 80, not 100, that we actually needed originally. As we go down the scale, it means item after item after item, we actually need less and less and less of, because we get that 20% boost every single time you go through. It's back to, you know, good old maths class and compound interest. That's basically what we're doing. We're doing compound interest for every step of the production line, which really, really, really adds up over time. Okay, so that should be your 3 to do titanium glass, which is an input, an input, an input, a input, or an output rather. We'll put that sprayer there. We'll mark you with, technically we can do this. We can mark this with that recipe so we know it's actually the advanced recipe. We're going to have you do titanium glass. We will drag that, well, we would drag it to there if I made the belts long enough. And don't forget this whole build, if you wish to double the speed, all you need to do is double the assemblers. So go from Mark 1 to Mark 3, or somehow squeeze in twice as many. What is that? That's titanium. Okay, alright, so that's got us to there. Next on our production line is the actual... Yeah, it's actually the plane filters themselves. Okay, so plane filters. We need to spray the plane filters, which I think we're going to have to do here. So you're going to be plane filters, and that's actually perfect because right beside that we can do, yes. So right beside that we'll do the quantum chips. And quantum chips wise, I need 6 assemblers. 3, 6, yes. We'll set your recipe to be that one, which means that's the output, and it also means processors are going to be here somewhere. Not sure how somewhere, but somewhere. Actually, no. No, let's swap this around. Okay, we'll remove that, pick you up. We'll put you there. Then we'll have your output come up and back down. Okay, maybe one tile too far. Quantum chips. Okay, which would be a input, output, and an input. We need to mark you to be processors. We need a sprayer right there. And that's that build done. Which is going to cut off there, cut off there. And we have no idea what the processor build looks like. Okay, so we need to build a bunch of assemblers to do the what are those things called? Plane filters. Okay, plane filters. I need 19 assemblers, which means either we do something really, really funny looking. Actually, we have room to do something funny looking. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 10. That's what we're going to do. We're going to actually build 19 of them. Okay, so we're going to set you to be the plane filter recipe, which is obviously that one. We're going to have your output come around to the rear, over a tile, up this side, and merge in there. So this should be a long, a short, an out. Yeah, we can see the power network is not happy for reasons. And no, I can't do that. Okay, so we're going to go short, long, output. Copy that recipe from there to there. Drag that. Drag to there. Okay, so that is the 19 we need for plane filters, which is slightly higher than the 18 point whatever we actually need, which then is going to come out here combined with the processors that we haven't built. to do quantum chips. Okay, so now we've got that far, we just need to build the processor build, which we've done before, and we know it is iron. So we're going to need some iron, and we need the iron to make the what are they called? Circuit boards, that's it. And we only need 4 of them, so that's that. Lack of item. Really? I'm out of belt again? Yeah. Okay. 4 of them. Okay, and then we need a copper belt. Oh, I need to proliferate this. Yes! We're going to bring the belt this way, and we're going to spray it, and then... Yeah. And then I need a copper belt, which we're going to have to do the exact same magic with, where we spray it, except copper, we need copper for 2 things. One is going to be to make the circuit boards, plus we're going to need the copper to do the words are hard. To do the microcrystalline components. We need extra copper. Turns out we need 5 of them. Yeah, it's not a lot. Okay, so let's mark this belt to be copper ore. Mark this one to be copper plate. Mark this one, sorry, ingots. Yeah, plate ingots. Yeah, we all know what I'm talking about. All right, and that one. Okay. Can we throw some really quick sorters on there and there, so I can drag that to there, so the sorters are done at least. Same here, drag that to there, that to there, that to there. Okay, so then we need to make circuit boards. So circuit boards are that one, and we need a grand total of 2 machines. Giant build. And we need that to come that way somewhere. Alright, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to mark these because I have a feeling we've got a few things we need to fit in. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to change and swap things as we go. Actually, let's do this at the same time. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 machines to do the microcrystalline components. That one. Plus I need to have the whole silicon smelter. So let's assume silicon ends up here with an input in this lane. And we need a smelter here, which is going to have that recipe. And we need to have, how many in a row? I need to have 13. So... Oh, and it has to be proliferated. Okay. No, that is the output. That's the input. Thanks, Icarus. Then a smelter. Then an input. Then a smelter. Change the recipe to be that one. And 13, right? So 3, 6, 9... of 13. Okay, and then we have to do a processor build right here. Have to do a processor build. How big is the processor build? Processor build is a grand total of 5 machines. Processors. So that means I have to bring these 2 belts down this side. They have to be proliferated on the way in, bring the processors back up, tag them back in there. I want to rearrange this. I want to actually have the smelters to be shorter and more squeezed together. Oh, actually. Yeah, let's remove all of that. Plus that. Plus that. Okay, this is going to be a little bit out from the norm. We only reached 3 tiles. Okay, so I want you to be the output. Which then needs a belt there, and then you could be the input. So we put a smelter here, which would look like this, and you would have input of silicon, output of high purity silicon, whatever it's called. And we'll build 6 of you. Okay. So you can go away. We need 5 of you. So this becomes my output for silicon. Now, if I squeeze you up there, that's the iron belt. The iron belt stops right there. It doesn't go any further. So that means I have... Okay, hang on. Let's do processes. Because we're probably okay with where processes are right now. Okay. You need a sprayer. You need a output onto that closed side. Done. You're going to need 2 belts. 1 and 2. Which will both need to be sprayed. 1, 2. You're going to be that one. Circuit boards, you're going to be microcrystalline components, being that one. Circuit boards, we're going to bring in right here. So, microcrystalline components, I could bring in right there. And that's what I'm looking at doing. Which means my smelters, I can now put them on both sides of the belt. So we have 3, 6, 9. Input, output. 10, 11, 12, 13. Which frees up some area down here. Now, I'll explain why it frees up that area and what we're going to use that area for shortly, but I'm planning 3 steps ahead. I'm playing 4D chess in my mind, okay? So your input for copper, your input for iron, draggy, droppy. You guys don't have your outputs, so let's give you your outputs. There and there. We'll put a marker just about here for that one. Okay, so then you guys have silicon, copper, output. I probably want you to move over. Just saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove that one. Kill those belts because they're done. That'll get resprayed on the way in there. I need to mark that belt with high purity silicon. We need one of those there. I need to mark you with silicon. And I think that's the build. Oh. Orders. In. Okay, so that gets us to our 2 outputs being. Let's go with that direction. Our 2 outputs. One being the whatever the process is called, quantum chips, and the other one being graviton lenses. So the graviton lenses and the process, we're going to do something like that. I need labs. Labs are going to start here. Just check that line. Yeah, no, we're going to need to go 1 tile to the left. I do not want to build on that line. We need you to have an output, which needs to go way past everything, which is about this tile. Oh, can't reach that far. Okay, we need you to go to about there. All right. We need production, nope, logistics, output. You have an output, you have an input, you have an input. You are going to be set to green cubes. We're going to remove that, and I'm going to drag you out, hit tab. They're in set to 2, and I want 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. So I need 14 of them. 13, 3 higher will give me 39. I actually need 40 because we're building this around doing 4 science per second with the thought of if you want to actually do 4 science per second, you literally just have to double the assembler speed. Okay, we've already got twice the amount of chem plants and refineries if we had refineries, and twice the amount of everything else. It literally just needs twice the double the speed of the assemblers. Right, everything else has already been pre-doubled. It makes this a very, very easy build to upgrade. Okay, so with that done, we then need to come here. Actually, let's go to here. Okay, let's start here. We need power pole there, power pole there, power there, power there. All right, and then we need. Now I could probably shrink this part down and cut some space out. I could. I'm not going to, but I could. We definitely know we need to take the spray belt from here all the way through to... What's collide? What are you colliding with? Oh, it's definitely the wrong tile. Is that the right tile? That looks like the right tile. Take that through to there. Again, power poles. Okay, how bad's power? Bad. Okay. Are we out of... Okay, we're out of coal on the planet. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to have a little pop and a skip over here. You are out of coal. Perfect. Alright, we're going to use the make it go away, and we're going to make everything between here and here go away. Mark 2 power hub done. Which will need a little power connection there. And a little power connection there. Okay, alright, so with those two done, am I out of belt? You have belt. Thank you. Alright, I may be short some solar panels, but that's okay. We'll work those out shortly. I want you to have shippies and shippies. I want you to actually import coal remotely. You all done? Oh, you need shippies. Shippies and shippies. And can I just give you some walkers so you're running? Please don't take away my warpers. Oh, you already got 2,000 on the way. Okay, alright. And you now have some coal coming in. You need a power connection. Because, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. Blueprints. We want early mid-game. We want Proliferator. Which I'm going to dump there, I think. Upgrade. I no longer have the lower grade belts or sorters, so we're just going to upgrade the whole build. And I need to fix this because this is still not fixed in the blueprint. There to there to there. I need coal to come out of there and go into there. I need coal to come out of there and go into there. I need this juice belt to go into there. And then once you've finished self-juicing, you can go into that tower. Can I just have... Oh, that much. Oh, you don't have any power. That'd help. So that should... Lack of material. Oh, lack of sorters. We all done now? Yeah, 80 solar panels. Okay, so you're now up and firing. That will make us Proliferator on this planet now. Sourced from coal from I don't know where. You guys are up and running. Power is great. Okay, so now we need to work out where the hell I left that green science build. Over that direction. And then I think all we need to do is plug this in. Now, plugging this in. Actually, no. I need to go all the way over to here and get your output belt. Because I want your output belt to go there. Cool. Because our output belt actually is going to serve double duty. Because this is green science, this is what we use to make warpers. So I actually want a whole string of assemblers between here and here. And this is why we did the fiddle around to go in that direction. And you, sir, are going to do warpers. And this recipe is 8 warpers from 1 green science, but then we're proliferating it. So we get a 20% bonus, which means I should get 10 warpers from each green cube, which is super, 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 super handy. Also, just as important is I want to make sure that they go into warpers before they actually go into science. I want to mark you as that, and you as that. Okay, so what I need to do is I basically need to rearrange all our inputs and our outputs, okay? That's what I should do, because we have, well, hang on. Let's start with juice. No demand. Local supply. Promote supply? That didn't make any go away. Okay, and local supply. Okay, so I want to remove that. I want to remove the juice belt. Because the juice is going to get moved to down to this end somewhere. Okay, so we're going to start with... I'm going to make a mess. I fully admit I'm going to make a mess. Okay, I want to take hydrogen out of here and plug it into there. I want to take fire ice out of this one. 3. Lack of item? Really? Yeah, fire ice, because we've already brought it in once. I don't want to waste the effort to bring it in again. Okay, fire ice goes to there. You have 3 slots, so we're going to bring in optical grading crystals. We don't have any of that locally, so you are going to come in number 4 around the back. Yep, into there, or something along those lines. You are also going to bring in titanium, because that's the next on the list. Local remote 5 is going to go in there. You guys are making hydrogen. We're going to use this hydrogen belt first, and the side load is going to fill in whatever's left. You have 2 free slots. Excellent. And I've left no room. Okay, so I need you to bring in water and stone. Stone. So we want remote and local demand. Surely there's stone locally. Solved. There's now the stone locally. Come on, I need you to go up and above. And I need you to go up and above too. I said I'd make a mess out of this. Ideally, you know, you put down the whole build and you work things out bit by bit. No, we want you to be stone. I don't want you to be water. Okay, so water goes in first. There to there. Stone goes in second. To there. Technically, iron comes out of this tower again. far side now. Copper. But when you split these things down to their base materials, they're actually really easy to build. Okay, so after I hooked into what the towers that we already have, I'm finally at the stage of putting in a new tower. And look, you know what? We're going to put you right there. Sure. We're going to put silicon will come out there and go in there. So we're going to have number 1 being silicon, local demand, ships, power connection. We're obviously going to have green science, we're obviously going to have warpers, and then we're obviously going to have juice to go into that belt. So, first off, juice, local demand. We have green sites and we have warpers. Both those are on supply. I'm going to max you out. You have ships already. And no, we're literally waiting on the silicon to get here. The only thing I have to do is I now need to take warpers out of slot number 4 and run them. As crazy as it seems, into that tower. That belt's going that direction. And then take slot number 6 out of that tower and run it into that tower. Cool. Alright, silicon's arriving. Okay, so we need to go through this build and confirm things work. So, let's start with fire ice. Fire ice obviously works. Optical graded crystal. Oh, actually, you. Can I power you down? Thank you. You are definitely powered down because for some reason we're out of hydrogen. Okay, that can't be good. Okay, optical graded crystal into what's that stuff called? Cashmere crystals working. All right. Water, titanium, everything into titanium glass. They're not being proliferated because somebody forgot to put sprayer there, and there. Okay, so with those done, no, they already had arrows on them. No, they're already being. Oh, we could have simplified this. Yeah, because they could have been sprayed down here. I didn't need to do the loop back. Maybe you'll find the updated blueprint doesn't have the loop back in there. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, they could have gone straight, which would have saved us 2 tiles. They're going to change things dramatically. A little bit, not a lot. But okay, you guys are being. No, I'm going to leave those there. Look, if we're double spraying something, it just means that these sprayers don't work. You'll see they won't light up at all because they're already being sprayed. But that's fine. So titanium glass is definitely working, which then comes to the quantum chips themselves. They are working. They are being sprayed. The processors are being sprayed. I said 5 or 6 of these guys. I said 5.15, so aka 6. So we need 1 more of them because I couldn't count. Okay, 6 of those guys, which means they're up and running. Yeah, we're good there, Processors are up and running, they're getting their stuff, it's proliferated. The fact that there's green science passing through means I assume green science is working. It is being sprayed, which means we're getting 20% extra products when we make warpers, which means when this guy spits out, he should spit out 10 warpers. Well, once they get the bonus production. But you know, that's fine. Okay, these have 1 spray. Oh, we got gaps in the spray because power is bad. Okay, power is now fixed. They'll all have double sprays on them. Yeah. So what happens when power is bad? You'll see that there are items that have missed being sprayed because we just had shortages in the power network. But now, can we please turn the robots back on? Inventory too full? Take 100 walkers and put them in there. Put those in there. Fine. Okay, alright. So, we can definitely see that the robots hate me and they won't clear up the ground, but the whole build looks to be working like a charm, which is great, because this is the whole build from rare materials. I did promise that before the episode was done, we'd look at the whole build from raw materials. J. Please have a spot which doesn't have ore everywhere. Oh, 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 oh. No foundation. Do I have foundation? I have 2,000 foundation. So we could probably fix this problem. You go away, and you go away, and possibly you go away. Alright, blueprint books. We want green science from raw, which we will put there. What am I short on? Oh god. Alright, we're probably not going to get this built this episode. In fact, how much belt did it say? 5,000 belt. Oh shit. 2, 3. Yeah, I'm out of belt. 1,000 sorters are done. 100 power poles done. 50 smelters done. Labs. Labs. Yeah, the belts are going to be an issue. Along with the assembly machines. Okay, but there is a blueprint. There is a blueprint if you guys want to grab it. They're always available on my Discord, as will be the one for rare materials. But there is a blueprint for everything from raw materials. Literally, there's one change here. And that is to make the diamonds. The diamonds, obviously, we have to bring in coal to then... I'm out of belt already. More belt? Yeah, 1,200. I'll take 1,200. And I have another 100 yellow belt. There we go. So we had to bring in coal to convert it to energetic graphite to then convert it to diamonds. That was one change, and then obviously we had to make plastic to make organic crystal, to then make titanium crystals, to then make cashmere crystals. So, you know, there's a whole oil build added to the mix, along with, I did use graphene from fire ice again. Look, if you don't have fire ice, in your particular seed locally, then you're probably just going to have to make it the old-fashioned way and dead set as soon as you can get fire ice, grab fire ice, because it just simplifies so many processes. As for warpers was the same, CPUs is the same, quantum chips is the same, pretty much everything. Like, if we stand right here, we can see that this is the plain field. It's like the whole build came together pretty much the exact same. There's some minor changes because, you know, we had to fill in oil, but overall, going from raw or going from refined, there's not a very, very big difference. But this particular blueprint will be available on my Discord server along with the original blueprint. I am going to wait for 2 and a bit thousand belts to show up. 11 power poles. No power poles. I don't have smelters. Yeah, we're good. We can place some of this stuff. And I'm going to get this built along with probably, honestly, our facilities. Yeah, I think we're going to upgrade this. I think I actually want to get this up and running at tier 2. But I'm going to get this done. I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching. I think now that we have all the sciences built, we obviously need to turn them on, and I need to get a white science build up and running. I've also noticed that science has been really, really slow back in the home world, and I actually think it's because we're not making enough green science, because I'm pretty sure we're out of warpers, because our little green science build that could all that time ago no longer can, because it's turning everything it possibly can into warpers, and isn't actually producing any science. In fact, if we last hour, entire cluster, no, that's fine, isn't it? Yeah, that looks to be fine. Yeah, we're making 8 and we're consuming 2.6. Actually, it looks like there's probably something else wrong with green science because we haven't been making green science in a while. So we need to pop back to the home planet, have a look at that. Same time, like I said, I want to get this build up and running. So I'm going to call this episode here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode where we can finally start really stacking up and getting science really moving, because that's what I need to do. We need to have science flying along a bit faster. I need to get more researchers done, and hopefully, no, we have 800 warpers. We need 1,000 before they'd auto ship out. So, well, that's vessels. Okay, no, they were instantly taken. All right. Yeah, we have some issue with warpers somewhere. Alright, I'm going to call this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the very next episode. Alright, bye.